Hey y'all, it's your Aaron, and today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft. I am playing on my survival server, and this is the infinite snapshot of Minecraft. And it's a glitch seed. Now, I don't have any items because I actually died while trying to fix stuff, because like my world was like glitching out, and I basically died trying to get it to stop doing that, but it did, which is cool. Okay, I was looking for diamonds, because I'm thinking it's kind of about time to get some armor. Now, I'm not going to get pants, because I don't really like wearing pants. And I also wanted to get diamond tools. Sticks. And now we can make diamond shovel. Let's get... We don't need a sword. With an axe would be good. And a pickaxe. Okay. Then I'm gonna get some iron. And grab a flint so that I have a flint and steel. Hmm. And then is ready. Yes, I think we're good with now for diamonds, but might need a bunch of iron. Because I need to try and fix this chicken farm. What else could I need? Probably redstone, regular stone. I don't know if I have any regular stone. I mean, I don't think one piece would be enough. Oh, I do have a bunch here. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know. I guess... maybe some purple blocks to add some variety. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to make more sort of entrances into the chamber, and then I can have more than one spawning, like egg spawning area going into the same collecting area. Now I've also kind of thought I might try doing some editing and like kind of time-lapse through some of the stuff. So yeah, that might happen. And that's why I'm gonna have to add music in after, so I'm like actually listening to music. Okay, voiceover time, and I was gonna say listening to the music on my headphones. So yeah, this basically I'm trying to expand the farm to have 3 inputs instead of 1, and to have, you know, so there'll be 3 egg dispensers at the slab there and 1 water dispenser above. But at the moment I'm trying to move the trapdoors around because I was trying to figure out if I could have that on the other side. But yeah, this
design will evolve over time. But yeah, let's get back to the speed.
Okay, so this is a dispenser. How do we make dispensers? I think I need a crafting set. Only showing. Well, something I actually need cobblestone and a bow. Okay, I think that's string and stick. So I think I have string. Not a lot. How does it go?
Seriously need to remember not to record during cricket time next time. Because the noise gates with the editing helped, but they're pretty annoying.
So I can make 2. I think I might need more than that. Which is actually a problem. Okay. The solution is to go barter with pig. So I'm gonna go to the nether, but I need a bunch of gold, which means I need another dimension. Gonna go. I think I have a crafting table. Make a bucket. What are the weakest and stuff? Yeah. And go get some obsidian. Here's some. Okay. Need water. Okay, I'm just gonna be right there. Okay, I'm back. So, my question was whether there would be more bluish. Looks there is. That can work. That was gonna be cool MRG. Thought you could do that. Maybe because it's all so cool. Let's try it up there. No. Another try. That. Gotta be against something. I need 28 pieces of obsidian to make one of these big ones.
Well, I'm glad I finally figured out how to put water into lava to make obsidian. But I'm probably not going to do this way of getting obsidian in the future. Because like, you'll see now when I go to the nether and trade with the piglins that I get like quite a lot of obsidian from the trades. So I still will need to clear out a whole bunch of obsidian in the base and like in the tunnel and stuff. But I don't really need to turn lava into obsidian when like if I need to get it quickly, I can just grab some gold, a couple stacks of gold blocks or whatever and get like more than a stack of obsidian from the big ones. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna have to get to it.
Okay, I've got 28 blocks of obsidian. Enough for another portal. I'm gonna go to the right. And we'll add one lane here.
So yeah, I'm not really putting much effort into making rooms for these custom portals yet, because like it's a huge task. Like clearing out the nether room was one thing, but I want to do it better next time, have them go faster and stuff. So the plan is to first get netherite tools and get some good enchantments on them, and also to get some beacons and set up some beacons for haste and that kind of stuff, so that when I actually do start clearing out space for the rooms. Or the other thing I can try is to do like TNT clearing. But yeah, so there's like some dimensions I can go to for all those different things, but I'm gonna actually like try and go there, get well equipped, and then come back and try and clear it out much quicker. So I thought it would be cool to stop the time lapses when I'm actually building portals, because portals are cool and it's like momentous. But it does take me a while to make sure I get the proportions right, you know? Like keep checking and double checking.
One more. Yeah, I think it's the right size because I was throwing on the Okay, so now I guess I can light, but what I really need to do is go back to get a book of gold.
And didn't want to just sit there and watch the whole walking around and everything, because I wanted to get the video as short as I could. So I just took out all the boring-ish stuff, time lapse. Partly because I wasn't actually saying much interesting, but also if I can get the file size smaller by having a shorter video, then it'll take a lot less time to upload. So that'll make my life a bit easier as well. Anyway.
But yeah, that was it. Yeah. So this is supposed to be a dimension where we can get a lot of gold. Okay, and it seems successful to me. Let's get a lot of gold.
So this is like a way, faster way of getting gold than having a gold farm. And these gold blocks go on forever. So I don't think I'll ever need the gold.
Cool. We can go to the nether and trade with some piglins.
Look, 3 passages again. So now I'm going to go to the nether and go and find a bunch of piglins. And I'm also going to take some black concrete with me and build them a little hut with like a mini bastion, because there's no bastions in 20W40.
Greetings, fellow traveler. Okay, now, but good news, everybody. You guys need to have your own home to live in, don't you? So, let's give you some structure. Doesn't need to go right there. Okay. Why don't I get some trades going?
So basically I'm just trying to build in this mini bastion and get a few of them more piglins into the hole. And yeah, I had like a stack and a half gold blocks, so that's a whole lot of ingots. I'm actually gonna have to build some chests to keep all the stuff that they traded, because I couldn't take it all back with me. But talking about wanting to get like well equipped and stuff, I also wanted to go and get an elytra and shulker boxes. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. And like one of the cool things about playing on the Infinite Snapshot is that you can get, you know, elytras and shulker boxes. You can do it on peaceful if you manage to find, like on a non-infinite snapshot, if you manage to find a seed or a stronghold that has all the eyes already filled in, because you can't get blaze powder, but you need to make an eye on peaceful. There's absolutely no way at all to get it, which is something that they should fix, in my opinion, because it does kind of make playing peaceful a bit less cool. But fortunately, on the Infinite Snapshot, somebody found the right keyword to use that would result in you going to the actual end. Not just like custom dimension that looks like the end, but the actual real end. And like I've even tried it on the Infinite Snapshot, and when I went there, it like gave me the whole achievements, you know, that I never got from going to the other end, like dimension and stuff. And it's because when they generate the they generate like a number basically from the text you put in. Like mashes it around algorithmically until they end up with a number, and the number that that particular keyword ends up with is the exact number of the n dimension. I think it's 2 or something. So you can go to the end, but I'm going to get the elytra and the shelter boxes from other dimensions anyway, because it's going to be way easier. There's much closer n cities in some dimensions. The dimensions that have tons and tons of n ships, those ships don't have elytras in them. But ones that don't have tons of n ships but do have n cities do sometimes have n ships with elytras in them. So yeah. Anyway, time for news meet.
I don't know, there's not much going on for them. Maybe I'll give them one of these lights.
I'm also wondering if the black concrete is too dark because you can't see the lines or anything. So I might change it before I get too far into it. I don't have netherite blocks and basalt, so it'll be like a dark grey with black accents.
And this is, I guess, the beginning of a bastion someday. You are free to go, my dudes. How do you do these? Oh, that's good. Sure, got a decent amount in there. Okay, so now I can have a look and see what I want to actually bring with me. So, obsidian and ender pearls will be cool. Leather. Oh, and strength. Ender pearl. I could bring another netherite with me, I guess. Obsidian. Obsidian. That's a lot of it. Hey, I might have enough to try and get above the nether again. But yeah, we are pretty full up now. Anything else I think I might need? I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, I could grab iron obsidian. Okay. Let's head back. Stay in your house, bros. See, I came out the wrong portal there. So weird. Okay, so now actually, do I leave? Yeah, I did. Hey.
There's a bunch of inventory management going on. But I thought it's a little bit too interesting to time lapse. Maybe not. Like I cut the video down from 2.5 hours to about an hour. If I completely cut out certain sections, you know, I could have got it down to half an hour.
Let's put wonderful down.
But I wasn't sure if I wanted to cut whole parts out, because part of the cool thing is like that everything that's happened in the world has happened on recording basically.
Here for now. Okay, now I think I might need a bunch more wood. So, use this, everything. And I'm gonna go put stuff in this chest. Chest 2. And then we're gonna go back to the farm. Yeah. Some of this stuff. Wait, let's. No. I need cobblestone. Yeah. Yeah, so now I can make some more bricks. Okay, so that's a bunch of dispensers. Potentially, I actually have to make them still.
I definitely did not need 6 dispensers, so I got a few extra bows there. But yeah, I'm just gonna time lapse through building this because like there's a lot of back and forwards, changing my mind and getting trapped in a bucket and having chickens escape and having to bring them back and stuff, and yeah, you know, like I was saying, upload size is kind of an issue right now. The internet we have here is really slow. So yeah, I'm hoping to get better internet. I put down pre-order deposit thing for Starlink, and that's apparently going to be coming to my region in 2022 sometime. So I think, you know, it should be relatively good speeds for me here. It's not the biggest city, and we're not in the middle of the more urban areas or anything, so it shouldn't be too many people trying to communicate to the same satellites as me. And I think as they add more satellites and improve the software, then that capacity will grow as well. So it should be pretty good. It's definitely going to be better than anything else I can get here. The closest being fiber, which I can't get here. You know, if I could get fiber here, then I'd say okay, maybe fiber versus Starlink are comparable, but I can't get fiber here, so yeah, I can basically only get 4G or ADSL, but the ADSL exchange is 4, so it's only 4G, and the coverage, you know, varies and it's not that great here and stuff. So anyway, when I get Starlink or some other much better internet connection, then what I'll probably end up doing for the Minecraft series is to do them as streams rather than, you know, recording and then uploading. I might then also do some edited videos that I upload, but the sort of playthrough type videos like these will be streamed because I'll have a good enough internet to stream, and then I don't have to worry about uploading, and then people can say hi in the chat or whatever, and that'll give me more motivation to talk. Because like, I don't know if you noticed, but like I really haven't been talking much in the past few episodes, and this one not much at all either. So that was also another reason to do time lapses, is to kind of like limit how much I have to talk. Just because like things have been pretty tough this month, mostly like stress, energy, being sick, and depression. So we had like some hectic deadlines at work, and then there was quite a few late nights, well, not too late, but a decent number of hours overtime to try and address live bugs and stuff, and that kind of stuff is very draining and exhausting because it's like very high intensity. Like, you have to fix it as soon as possible, we're gonna lose money, all that kind of stuff. Which is, you know, understandable. You don't want your system to have issues live. But yeah, so combine that with, you know, other kinds of stresses and huge amounts of debts and not making enough money to cover it all, and also having a whole bunch of bad weather, and then there's also like the whole trauma thing. It's like, yeah, it's only really been less than almost 5 months since I was assaulted, and I think it comes in waves, you know, where like it sort of progresses, where at some point it's like I feel pretty good, but then when I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm like having flashbacks and extremely afraid and paranoid and heart racing and listening to every single sound, and you know, and then I've had other times where I felt more positive, like things were going up and up, you know, although there is all these difficulties and constraints and stresses. You know, so far it looks like I'm not going to lose my house or anything like that, which would be very disheartening. But yeah, it's just, you know, been tough, and this latest sort of part of the progression has just been feeling drained and down. Yeah, I mean, I'm just recovering from being sick. I was sick for like a week or whatever. I don't think it was COVID, but I'm feeling better now. That's why I was able to talk for the time lapses, because like talking or interacting socially is like pretty difficult for me. But yeah, I've also made a video for my main channel today talking about the whole Next for Autism charity stream with Mark Rover, etc. and just my thoughts on that and stuff, because it's just annoying to me that neurotypicals decide things on your behalf, and then when you raise concerns they don't take them seriously, and they should have just let autistic people tell them which charity to support from the beginning. So yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts on that, you have my main channel, I guess. Although you might have to go digging to find it, because if anyone ever watches this video, it's probably going to be in a very long time, at least a few months. But yeah, well, I'm hoping that in a few months' time I'll have my world progressed enough to hopefully be interesting to have some regular viewers. We'll see. But yeah, I'm doing it for fun as well. That's why I picked this instead of some other way of building, you know, an audience or whatever. Because I have fun when I do it. Just sometimes difficult to talk while having that fun. But yeah, let's go back to this.
Okay. Still only 4. Does appear to be working. I'm gonna take that for now.
Just flipping through this whole inventory management thing for a bit.
Okay, so now what I want to do I want to make another portal, but this one is going to be to travel around the idea.
Yeah, so I'm just going to clear out some space here for this new portal, and I'm not putting it nearby the other custom portals because, like I was just saying, it's going to be a dimension I use for traveling primarily. So it's a super flat world, and I can basically put portals from the same dimension. So let's say it's a custom dimension where I want to get somewhere further away. I can put a portal wherever the destination I want to get is from within that custom dimension into this super flat, and then travel to that in the super flat to get there, rather than going in at the tunnel and then finding it within the dimension, which might be a little bit harder to traverse. I thought I'd make the transport portals super portrait because most of the other portals are in landscape. So I thought landscape would be cool, but having conformity wherever there's a tall one, you know, it's to the traveling dimensional from it, that'll cool. Like those type of things may not seem like super important right now, but when there's a whole lot more stuff in the world, then I think they'll make a big difference at making things feel, you know, well thought out, and that, you know, that's part of the fun to me, is to think of ways to achieve that, to make it feel.
Okay, now I need to have a look
Cut the feel.
what this dimension is for. But it's just isolation. So this will be the overworld. Put a frame around it. Just to show this overworld, I guess. And yeah, so I'll use this dimension to travel. And I was also thinking of using it as a place to have a farm. So I guess chunk.
Like, I think I was talking a bit soft, Jill, so I'm sorry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I don't know if it matters that it's all in one chunk, but I thought it might be cool to try. So yeah, basically making make a paper farm and a cactus farm, and then have the paper farm smelt or cook the cactus as a fuel source, but also I also want to have some of it coming out for access. So then I'll have the paper I need to make books and quills, and then if you count the pigment trading together, I'll have farms for all the things I need to make books and quills, which is the first major milestone in building up the world. Is if going to other dimensions is gonna be the way that I achieve stuff by, like, for example, instead of building an iron farm, I'll go to an iron dimension, and that requires a portal and a book and quill. So the book and quill is the foundation of the world, in some ways, and it really sucks that you have to kill animals to get the ingredients in large quantities. If they just added insects and feathers to the pigment trading, for example, then you'd be able to have a way more animal-friendly run. But I wanted to have the sort of cruel farms off in their own spaces, not part of the main builds. And I'm also thinking of building sort of like a black box around them, almost like a sarcophagus, just to sort of symbolize hiding your sins and sort of having an architectural expression. I love you. And that's when I realized I still haven't set a bed down in my base. But yeah, it wouldn't be an episode without a death. So either lava or falling down. That's the way I normally end up dying. Figure out how to make a bed here, and that's not it. Sweet new child. Look at her going. Doing her best. And at this point I was like, I'm spending so much time making beds, what if my stuff despawns? Unfortunately it did.
I'm pretty good.
I'm gonna place my bed. Maybe if I do this again, I just won't have any in-game audio. I mean, in-game voiceover. I'll have the in-game audio without voice. And just talk over it and... Oh. Editing is the real difficult thing, not recording voiceover as it turns out. But yeah, editing takes a really long time, so I might do like a decently long playthrough, and then do this with tiny voiceovers and because like editing 3 videos is a lot more work than editing one video that's 3 times longer. But yeah, I think if I did it only voiceover with no in-game talking, then it would be easier to do the time lapsing because I wouldn't have to try and work around when I was saying something relevant in-game. Someone is making a note. So yeah, anyway, I did think it would be cool to, as I was saying, have an architectural sign that, you know, almost like as a way of protest or a way that shows that I don't approve of those actions. I was just like digging dirt out under the portal there. But yeah, it's almost like a protest, I guess we think of it. Don't look at this.
Okay. So that's pretty much ready.
Like, we'll probably be way down the line, but I could even like build like evilness like seeping out of the farms. Visually. It's like corrupting the land around it and stuff. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's way down the list of things I want to do. Just found out about conduits and was like, oh my gosh, that would have made so much easier working underwater. So conduits are pretty high on the list. Probably higher than the beacons, the ones. I've got 3 treasure maps, so I'm sure I'll be able to get a Heart of the Sea. Fish for some Nautilus shells. I guess fishing kind of sucks too, but yeah, you can forget that that happened. It's not a permanent. What, you know. Minecraft. They should find like Nautilus shells somewhere. Yeah, like there shouldn't be only one way to get items is by doing something that could hurt animals, like fishing. Yeah. One of the major flaws with Minecraft that I think they actually might end up resolving it by introducing other ways to get those items over time. Especially if people in society, you know, embrace moving away from animal products more, then they're going to want to keep up to date with that. But yeah, I do want to make my own game that's Minecraft, but it's going to have a pretty different interface and concept. It's going to be more sci-fi than this is kind of, you know, primitive in a way, axism. So my one, the game is not going to, you know, avoid acknowledging that it's a simulation. So you are in a simulation, so you can do all these things. But there will still be some stuff to do, like to improve, I guess, what you can do that you'll have a lot of power to begin with. But also, it's going to be able to let people create custom blocks and biomes, and then whenever you visit someone's world, any custom blocks and biomes they've created, by inviting you to their world, they're letting you have one basically, and you'll be able to use them in your own world. Who knows how long it'll take me to get around to that. I still need to first get this world looking good. And gotta get the tools and things like the experience farm, which is what the cactus smelting is for, up and running, so that when I actually do get to the more cosmetic or like mega project style stuff, it'll be less friction, less stuff hindering me from achieving. I can do it quicker and probably better.
Okay, well, that's pretty much working. I mean, it is a lot faster. It's not super fast, but it'll do, I think. Like, I feel like maybe it'll produce a bit quicker once it's gotten going. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be it for now. So yeah, I think I'll do the next farm in the next episode, and call that a day for now. So the next farm is gonna be a paper farm, but I might also make an XP bank with it or something like that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye from voiceover me too.